It is time for your monthly weather recap, and joining me once again is Giguere, meteorologist at Environment Canada. Thank you so much for joining us once again.
Thanks for having me.
We are looking at October and what was in store for us. So can we just do a quick recap of October?
Certainly. October was a pretty normal month, actually. So in terms of temperature, was normal. We had our first few flakes, which is actually normal as well. In terms of precipitation, we had a bit more rain than we normally have, but that's because we had the remnants of tropical storm, well, the Hurricane Patricia that brought all this moisture by the end of the month. So slightly above normal for precipitation, but overall a very normal month of October.
And you mentioned the snowflakes, so we did see some hail. Any particular reason as to why we saw hail also this weekend?
Oh, this weekend was more of a summer type of weather, so it was hail associated with thunderstorm. You probably heard the thunder rumbling as well. So that's more summer type of weather, of hail.
Okay, so what we are seeing though right now is a warm week. We might even break a record on Friday with the 19 degrees. So is there a reason as to why the temperatures are so warm this week? Is it an Indian summer that we didn't have?
Well, fall in our region in Montreal is characterized by warm stretches. It's the battle between cold and warm. So we are going to see a warm stretch. As far as Indian summer is concerned, to call this an Indian summer, we're looking at there's no real scientific, there's no very sharp scientific explanation or criteria. It's more of a folkloric thing, Indian summer. So we're looking at having had our first frost, which we did have about mid-October. We had frost on ground. So we had that. And then we need a stretch of 3 days of warm temperatures.
How far above seasonal, though, do those temperatures have to be?
So we need to be about 7 degrees above normal. Wow. So at this time of year in Montreal, we're looking at 3 days with temperatures about 16 degrees and no precipitation. So the forecast is calling for temperature between 15 and 17. So if it's not Indian summer, it'll be close, and it's definitely going to be a gorgeous week.
Well, I can't wait to see what the week has ahead. Oh my goodness, the warm temperatures. A lot of people are welcoming it with open arms. And so, of course, December is around the corner. What are we looking at for December? We don't specifically know if we're going to get so much snow, so much cold, but what can we expect for the beginning days?
Exactly. So for December, I can't give you a specific forecast because everything that's happening now is actually going to influence what's going to happen next week.
Right.
So I can just give you statistics. And I looked at them just before coming here this morning, and normally, so 34% of the time, according to climate normals, we have our first 15 centimeters of snow in December.
Right.
So
15 centimeters.
Yes. And I looked at the past 10 years, and 8 out of 10 of the past December we had our 15 centimeters of snow measured on ground.
There you go. So expect snow, at least 15 centimeters sometime in December. And for the temperatures, do we know if it's going to be a cold one, a warm one? Because right now, September, October, we saw warmer than normal days. We're going to see some as well this week. So could we expect to see that as well in December?
Well, all the seasonal forecasts and the fact that El Nino is in place right now, and it's usually bringing warmer than normal temperatures to our regions over winter and spring. So all the seasonal forecasts we're looking at right now are hinting towards a slightly warmer than normal winter. So that would mean as well for December. We're having a good start with this week.
We definitely are. Well, thank you so much. I enjoy talking to you so much. You have so much information for us. This was Giguere, Environment Canada meteorologist, joining us once again for your weather update. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.